we are. Can Virtus Pro Prodigy do it? Do you believe, buddy? Is there any way that we go to a game 4?
Yes, I actually do. I do think it's completely possible. Now, mind you, it is, this whole streak of Team Secret actually started with Virtus Pro Prodigy back at the We Play Pushka League Season 1. It was similar roster. It was Epileptic Kid as well as FNDM, Save, and Ein. So some of the same squad, but that's what started this whole run of 3-0 victories for Team Secret as they defeated Virtus Pro Prodigy, Navi, Liquid, Alliance, OG, Nigma, and then OG again. And that last grand final of the Omega League. 0 dropped games in grand finals. Now, to me, that does make it seem like Secret really want this. Like, how sweet would it be to keep this 3-0 streak going? But, VP Prodigy, they already took them down once this tournament.
I mean, that's a pretty cool record to have. We've had a 2-time TI champion. They've already got a crazy win rate. They've already won all the tournaments under the sun in the region. How else can they extend this reign of dominance? Well, 3-0ing every single grand finals they've been in since the reign began. This is a dynasty, Trent. We are living through a Dota dynasty right now.
If you can't win TI, you just do this instead. We'll dominate the rest of the year and online. That's the play.
Yeah. One big checkbox left. Now, Enchantress will be picked up first again for VP Prodigy, though they switch it up. They take out the Lone Druid first. Magnus also banned out by Secret, and they will go back for that Clockwork once again. Snap pick, though, the Drow Ranger. We saw her banned out games 1 and 2. Maybe even game 3. I forget now.
Save was spamming. He said, ready, we're ready. Hello, woohoo. We're ready to play some Dota. Yeah, so
it's the Drow.
It would seem that they did not want any breaks in between games. They just want to run right into this thing. And this is indeed the plan. But yeah, they banned it out themselves in the first 2 games. Now they get rid of the Lone Druid instead to open up that Drow for themselves. But will we get the Arc Warden or the Bloodseeker?
The Bloodseeker. Okay.
Instead.
I was thinking almost maybe we'd see the Spectre, too. That's been a first phase option against the Drow, maybe likely to be banned here. I think for now, assuming it's a position 3 Bloodseeker, so still a position 1 to be picked.
Yeah, I would probably be targeting the Spectre and the Arc Warden. If you're VP Prodigy, we know that Secret are extremely good on the Arc Warden, and Spectre is just, like everyone plays Spectre.
Yeah. No, Spectre is... If you're a pro team that can't play Spectre, you got big problems, bud.
We got to ban Crystal Bait. It did ruin the Ench's game. It's fair. I don't know how many times I would map over to the side lane. I'd just be like, I'm watching mid. Oh, let's go see what Save's up to. Oh, the creep is just stuck again. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, not a lot of benefit in the laning stage after that.
And it's also just heavy magic damage after that. Like CM can hit Ench with a Frostbite ulti, and that already puts Ench in a pretty rough situation. We saw a lot of good CM ults in that last game, at least 2 or 3 from Puppey that were really on point and helped secure some of those kills. So weird to say CM feels worthy of a ban, but after seeing game 1, seems worthy.
Yeah, they have not been getting this Drow, though, right? It's been banned out or taken by their opponents. I don't remember a Virtus Pro Prodigy lineup, and I can't seem to find one where they had it, so a bit fresh for them, at the very least.
Mostly bans, yeah.
Look at this, though. They're thinking macro game stuff, They're thinking, like, what is really just going to ruin our initial plan here?
Guess what I'm curious about is how fast are VP Prodigy going to play? Are they going to go Venge Visage here and actually run this game down? Or are they going to try to play a little bit more of a mid-game focused kind of tempo? Yeah, Drow's your carry, but maybe not overly fast.
Secret Eye are trying to slow them down already with the bans onto the Beastmaster. But, now you can only remove one or the other between the Arc Warden and the Spectre. I got to say, I'm a little surprised. I really thought those 2 would both be featured here. I feel like Spectre seems just kind of easier, and it...
Yeah. And as we've talked about, Spectre doesn't have those clear, like, hard counters, kind of like the Void. There isn't a go-to hero, and yeah, there it is. Spectre taken out. 100%.
Yeah, at least not clearing the 1v1 matchups, as you're saying, like the position 1 versus position 1. Other rundown heroes, there's Underlord. We see teams tried that. They've done the Shadow Fiend a couple times this tournament, or sorry, like numerous teams have, like the Drow SF.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good one with the Venge too.
Level 15 high ground game ender. Get that presence on the structures. And Secret thinking about this 5th ban. Do you just ban Venge? Just to be safe, because you know that combo is so good?
I mean, with the Beastmaster being gone, that might actually be fine. I think Beast is just like so strong for helping out these lineups that the other cores like Underlord and everything are a little bit more easily replaceable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a bad call.
Beast stands apart from the pack. I mean, the other option is if Secret want to pick it. They will have the first 3rd pick, so...
Yeah. They could ban Windrunner too. I mean, Save is like master tier Wind Ranger, right? But they're going to consider their lanes a little bit more carefully and just go to the Bat.
Okay.
He just creates too many problems, potentially, when he gets picked up in the later stages.
Ooh, the Puppy Chen. Okay, we've talked about this a number of times. Chen versus Enchantress.
Yeah, that's a bit old school, huh?
Yeah.
And gives them their own early game. Kind of interesting, like combat in the mid game. If you try and like push in as 5 as Versus Pro Project, if you try and rush this game too fast, we've seen these like quad Centaur lineups just kind of running in and breaking up team fights, making it extremely hard for their opponents. And Penitence with like an Arc Warden or something would be quite scary too.
Yeah, we've talked about the safe lane Arc Warden with any support that has an additional slow. It gives him quite a bit of kill threat at that phase when he's ordinarily pretty weak.
Or creeps with slow.
Or creeps with slow.
Yeah.
That also works. Get me that ghost creep. I'm in.
So, I mean, they could try the support Mirana if they really wanted to. I'm not sure how confident they are in terms of those 2 roles, but it is nice versus the Clockwork and the Chen with the Crystal Maiden already being gone.
That's a pretty good
benefits
call.
Versus Bloodseeker too. But I definitely want to see what this last, like what is the counter that they're going for here on Secret? Are they going for the Arc Warden? Are they going to wait till 10th pick and just pick some like middle of the pack flex hero that could be mid or safe lane next to for Secret, like an Ember or something?
I think Sven can sometimes be an option too in a position 1 type role because of the Aghanims BKB. You close gaps pretty quickly.
Yeah, Sven's pretty nice versus Drow, right? All that plus armor that you can't get through.
Yeah, that too. So that could also be on the list if they want to do something more conventional outside of the Arc Warden. This is a big pick for VP Prodigy, though, and they settle on the Mirana. Wow, you sniped it.
Yeah, it's super safe, I think. Downside is that it's like a little obvious, and then maybe they're not thinking that far into their draft.
It's also like against Bloodseeker, Mirana likes to leap away, and he's got some pretty good options to chase. They pick up Luna, though, so Secret now clearly showing they want to get into some 5-man and also play pretty quickly themselves as Underlord picked up by Virtus Pro Prodigy.
I mean, they got 2 really good heroes with Drow lineups. I mean, these were potential bans in that second phase. Alongside that, like Venge that could have been there, the Mirana and the Underlord. Underlord is right after Beastmaster when it comes to good offlaners with the Drow strat. I agree, it's definitely a step down. I think the Underlord is significantly worse than the Beastmaster in that regard, but he's still a very strong hero and really good at holding those side lanes from some pressure, which it looks like Secret are going to be trying to bring on the earlier end.
Yeah, definitely. Thoughts about Luna right now? Have not seen her too much.
Yeah, not a very common pick. Definitely not something we see like, oh, nice, counter to the Drow. Get that Luna. It just feels kind of similar, like you're playing your own game.
I guess it is sort of a tempo matchup where you just try to pressure the Drow early.
Seems pretty good with a Veil and a Bloodseeker, though. Makes me think they're going to do some like Ag strat or something, but we'll see.
Yeah. Luna also farms really fast. So if the game breaks into that kind of stalemate scenario, and normally you're really afraid of Drow sitting in the triangle, you should be equally afraid of Luna sitting in a triangle with stacks. I think they're pretty comparable in farm speed if left unchecked. Leshrac now banned by VP Prodigy. And Medusa taken out. Good delay hero.
do some SF bans or something. Just like kind of like figurehead heroes for them to try and utilize here. That'd be my
Figurehead
assumptions.
heroes.
Yeah. Someone who's going to lead the charge, you know, take us to victory here.
Yeah. I don't know, like Death Prophet kind of fits that. Would you consider banning Pugna again right now if you're VP Prodigy? I feel like he kind of fits this style. We know it's really good against Ench. They have last pick, so...
I almost feel like I was just about to say I want someone in the middle
DK.
like a DK. Like the DK is perfect. That's like ideal hero, I think.
Yep, somebody that can push, but also play front line.
They still have a Timber though, because I think that could also, depending on what this last pick is, Timber looks like kind of okay. Again, because like the plus armor situation. Although it's a little weird versus Drow, I suppose, because the silence and everything. But yeah, DK would have been a really nice one. Good niche hero too.
Snap pick Kunkka. Immediate Kunkka. Well, great catch hero. Nice and tanky as well. Kunkka Underlord, a very solid front line.
That immediately brings up that Death Prophet though. Yeah,
DP is rising in stock.
We've gotten to the point where the Arc Warden doesn't look that great. Right? It was still like sitting in there. I don't doubt that Seeker would do something like Luna Arc Warden. They've never shied away from what is perceived as greed by the general Dota public. They just make it work in a lot of cases. But I think DP looks pretty good.
You still don't like you still don't like the Pugna?
I feel like DP just does it, but better. It's like a less risky. Although they just made that Pugna look really good. That is true.
Pugna is lower cooldown. It's way more active. So if they don't want to be relying on the DP ult, to me, Pugna is the runner-up.
It is, but it's also lower cooldown because the spells are way shittier. Exorcism.
Well, yeah, that's generally how it works. Yeah,
yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's like if you can do those timings as Team Secret because you're Team Secret, seems pretty good. I mean, they could Zeus. I guess it's into a Kunkka. I don't know how that goes anymore.
I guess the only other difference is
Bloodseeker combos.
Do they want to diversify and get more magic damage as opposed to the heavy physical out of the Death Prophet?
I did like the jump element of the DK. I would not mind someone else who can kind of poke and prod and initiate a little bit.
Ooh,
that's
Monkey
nice
King.
jump.
Talk about poke and prod and initiate a little bit. That's Monkey King right there.
I thought they might Monkey King when they picked the Luna. I thought that looked like a good time to take Monkey King because the way that they play this monkey, they tend to like dive the towers really early, and the pairing of the Bloodseeker, the Chen, alongside this Clockwork is exactly how they do it, right? Then they grab like this Storm Spirit, and you just see them diving towers constantly. This one is like slightly more passive because the Luna's probably not going to join quite as early, especially if she doesn't have the Eclipse up at that time. But this is all about the getting the vision behind the towers and punishing, right? Mm-hmm. They use the tree dance, they utilize the flare, and then they're just going to blood right and dive under.
Seems like they've got pretty good tools to handle the Drow Ranger. I think I like this secret draft a little bit better. They have a lot of ways to initiate, very much run at you. Even though VP have a good front line with the Underlord and Kunkka, I'm a little worried for GPK, who's going to take this Drow Ranger.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the picks necessarily mean in terms of their lanes either.
Yeah, Epileptic Kid Kunkka might just be a player swap. Although
I don't think Monkey is like that dominant in the mid lane. Maybe it is when it's Nisha. I'm not sure, but I feel like Monkey has lost a lot of that luster in the mid matchups versus the melee heroes.
Really? So I thought he still did okay against melee heroes.
Oh, he does okay, but I mean, it used to be like literally unplayable, right?
Well,
for melee heroes, you know? Whereas Kunkka is one of the strongest melee mid heroes that we have. So it's not necessarily one, you don't see Monkey King picked into like the Kunkka a lot of the time.
Yeah, you're right.
Just makes me wonder if it's really worth like switching the Kunkka to a side lane.
Well, VP Prodigy might well do that. I guess we'll see.
The real question isn't, is it worth sending the Kunkka, but is the Drow going to benefit way more being in the mid, right? That's the question. And
it sounds not that easy until level 6. I mean, Drow versus melee hero, she can kind of harass, but Monkey King can also just abuse the last hits, the Quelling Blade.
Yeah, her last hits suck, man.
Yeah, it's like really hard until level 6. I don't know if she can win that matchup at all.
The fact that you see pro players missing them under towers just makes you feel a lot better about when you play Drow in your games. But They're gonna go for it,
Prepare for battle.
and I think he's got the items too here. If I can ever find him amongst the couriers. There he goes. They didn't even have mid items. Zai's got the mid items. They're gonna send Zai mid versus the Drow. That's pretty smart.
So it will indeed be the safe lane Kunkka. Bloodseeker mid. All right. Now talk about a throwback.
Yeah, seriously. That was like the Radiance Bloodseeker.
It's just not fair.
That's a bit obnoxious, huh?
That sounds not fun for Drow. I mean,
No.
she probably won't die or anything like that, but I think the CS could be 2x for the Bloodseeker, straight up.
Like, what does she do when he throws down the blood right, you know? Like, the AoE is just so huge for that mid lane. They walk right up into Virtus Pro Prodigy.
Yep, Arrow does
Secret,
come
rather.
in, connects, blood right, DM, he's going to tank this and sacrifice himself. Everyone else run. And Zai will get the first blood. That is a little scary. Mid laner getting that bonus goal already, runs out of salve and a set of tangos. Like, that alone is enough to tip the scales mid.
Just in case it wasn't good enough already, huh?
Yeah, right. Another arrow does connect onto Puppey. They are going to try to invade.
The battle
Nisha leading the
begins.
charge. It's going to be 4 runes for Secret and a first blood. It is. They've got nobody bottom. Damn.
Yeah. It looked like they were trying to camp that Puppey rotation again and maybe kill him or something, and then suddenly it's 3 heroes. So instead of just playing it like safe up here and grabbing this rune, they just end up losing both. Obviously a very poor start now.
Already,
Virtus Pro Prodigy.
1K net worth lead, and creeps are just now hitting each other.
And they forced him out. They got Epileptic Kid back in the mid lane.
So some musical lanes. DM is bottom right now on the Underlord, so that means Drow is farming in the off lane.
I wanted share tangos in the off lane.
Yapsor, you know, a lot of damage to Lil. Obviously knows that he has arrow, so no leap. And, almost a kill. One more. Yapsor can't quite get it.
Yeah.
Sidesteps the arrow. Very nice. But with Mirana this low, remember, Bloodseeker getting some of those Bloodthirst stacks mid lane.
Yeah, do you mind, guys? Help me out here. It's not too bad early on, though. So this, again, another matchup that really shouldn't be too bad for the Bloodseeker. He was kind of fine either way, right? He's going to have that constant healing over time versus the harass of the Tidebringer. Not really an issue. And you know what else is nice is those 2 camps on that dire side. You can stack up with the Blood right and farm it with ease.
So far, not great for Epileptic Kid. We'll see if he can close the gap as the levels increase. And
then,
Matsu...
Yeah, this is like not necessarily ideal for Secret, but it's also just kind of fine. I'm sure they probably... Well, I don't know. Did they want the Mud King versus the Underlord because it's so broken, or did they just want to put the Mud King into the Drow because that's the more punishing hero? Either way, Nisha was good, I think.
I think the latter, but yeah, Secret have the options here. Now the Jingu Mastery comes out, and GPK is in big trouble. Nowhere to go in the trees. The battery assault's more than enough. And Yapsor finds another.
They lost like all 3 core matchups in the lanes.
Yep.
I guess the Luna could suffer
Bottom's
a little bit
okay.
because she's so based on like this Agi and everything, and the Atrophy
Atrophy
Aura is
Aura
going
is
to be
annoying.
there.
It's annoying. She'll not be in complete free farm heaven as perhaps some of the other heroes, like the Monkey King up top, but...
Yeah, but she's guarded by a Chen. Like, I mean, can they actually punish her?
No, and you know, it's Luna. She can move into the triangle. She can recover very quickly. I think Secret should be fine with this. Now, they'll do another lane swap. So, Epileptic Kid comes bottom, GPK goes mid, and now DM TP's top. True musical lanes from VP Prodigy.
Yeah, it feels like they just realized that maybe we should have just sent her here in the first place. Nice spacing on the Blood right, though. Still managed to get some last hits here from GPK.
Save almost dies down bottom, but lives. Courier mid.
Radiant
Yapsor
has
again.
been killed.
This guy is
finds it.
so annoying to
Dire
play
structures
against.
are fortified.
Every game he gets couriers.
GPK mid in some trouble. Yapsor able to make it out.
Sets it and forgets it on the cogs there. Save comes through.
So now they've got the Monkey King versus Underlord. Still a great matchup. And this works out really good
I mean,
for
look
Luna.
at Epileptic Kid, dude. He's just
Yeah, he
running
almost
home.
died.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Wow. These lanes are looking rough.
And Save's jungling right now.
Yeah, I was just look at the mini map right now. You've got 3 Radiant heroes behind the tier 2s at 4 minutes. Like,
Radiant are scanning.
this is unraveling so fast, and they're still going to gank him. Save farming in one of the safest camps possible.
Death of a fire.
There's still 2 heroes there.
Yeah. I mean,
Luna's
Matsu's
free
hitting
farming.
tower. Yeah. And now they're just going to come back down bottom to Epicid, though.
And Zai gets the 4-minute rune. It's a double damage. So, really nothing going Virtus.pro Prodigy's way. We'll see if they get a single bounty rune at 5 minutes.
I mean, at least DM's pulling a full wave up top, and he's getting away from Nisha.
Okay.
There's something.
That is
They got a
something.
pull, too. Nice. Okay, there we go. This is going to help reset a little bit, but all that means is that he probably won't die under the tower. No guarantees, though.
All this means is that Epileptic Kid is about to get ganked down bottom.
Ah, so we heard you came back to the lane there, bud. I brought an Alpha Wolf this time.
Oh, hey there, Captain. Or is it Admiral? I've forgotten. Either way, you're going home.
I think he's demoted.
The prize is mine.
Easy
Find
kill
the
for
naval
Matsu.
rankings.
4-0, and they will get 1 rune. Lil secures 1, and that'll be 3 for Secret.
All right, so I think if he's an admiral now, I think he's a captain.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems about right.
No longer in charge of the fleet, just his own boat.
Oh wait, sorry, he's a vice admiral. Okay, now he's a vice admiral. He's been demoted once.
Ah.
That's going to lower his pay grade pretty significantly from 16,442 a month to about 186K for the year, according to the federalpay.org.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yapsor, maybe some vengeance here. Centaur coming in, looking for a war stomp, but not going to find it. Battery assault keeps him safe.
Wow, 16K a month, guys. That only takes like 30 years of promotions to be an admiral or something.
You're responsible for the whole fleet.
Pretty big gig, I guess.
Yeah, that's too much pressure for me.
Oh, that's
Big
stop.
save. Going to be in some trouble. There is a rupture, but they're probably not going to waste it. I think they're just going to kill him, and they will.
Oh, I heard an X, but it was a self-X. He's just playing it
was.
safe. What was he going to do? Just, like, hang Lil out to dry if something went awry there?
I think so.
Well,
That's-
Lil, you got leaps, man. You know, you're fine.
That was my interpretation. I absolutely free farming in the mid lane. All 3 secret cores floating towards the top very quickly. Already a 4K net worth lead. Blade Mail could be the first item on Zai.
Under attack.
Gappy looking for something here. GPK still not level 6. Has to basically avoid the Bloodseeker right now because knows that Rupture is available. Yapsor bumps into save. 3-on-1, but Zai's coming in. Yapsor probably going to go down. First kill of the game in favor of Virtus.pro Prodigy. Now Zai on the run. Arrow, sidestep. Does hit Puppy, though.
He's like, wait, what?
There's the Rupture. Does come out on GPK. But Zai trying to chase down save. One more. 2 more. There it is. Finds that kill. GPK no longer ruptured. But all this time, Puppy just focused the tower, and that tier 1 does die at 7 minutes. Oh, arrow. This one hits Zai. Still no follow-up.
Yeah, I think he's
No
okay. I mean,
meaningful follow-up.
whenever he kills the creep with Puppy nearby, too, he's getting that bonus from the Divine Favor, right?
Yep.
Up top, DM's way back here next to Yapsor. He can't even get off the ulti.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Battery assault. Yapsor waving at his face as he dies. That's painful.
The servers were down, you know, couldn't get the Uber.
The long cast point and that battery assault interval too much. Oh, that's
Radiant's
painful.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
That with
top tower
Naga
is
sometimes
under
too.
attack.
Raising her hands trying to cast that ult.
Yeah, but it feels a little bit better watching him than Naga, though. 'Cause you're just like, that's what you get for picking Naga, you know?
Yes.
Matu trying to make a potential play here. He's threatening something. All right, level 7 has the Eclipse maxed out Lucent Beam. And Zai's
Ready to do
following
some
through.
big damage. In from DM.
Got no
Silence from
root
Zai.
anyway.
And it's off the Rupture, but now taking some damage. Matu holding the ult for now. Too many creeps nearby. Zai will just retreat.
Right now, he's completely alone. He's going in with the ulti.
Oh, a bold maneuver. Is it enough? No, Epileptic Kid lives. 4 heroes now bottom. Nope, Mirana cancels it.
I
right,
believe
bold play from
cowardice is unfortunately another demotion. So that's going to take him from Vice Admiral to Rear Admiral now. For Epileptic
Oh
Kid.
no, the Rear Admiral. They only let
Yes.
you look at the second half of the fleet.
Yeah, I guess so. You get, it's like the JV squad, you know? You get put in
Yeah.
charge of them.
You're
It's
working
good, though. A
with
lot
all
of
the-
armies you just straight up get executed with the cowardice like that. So this is good, you know? This is all right. This is progress. Puppy has played his entire game in this section and has not died. Assisted on 4 of the kills, using the creeps constantly to scout, to bully, and almost like baiting some of these Virtus Pro Prodigy heroes to also stick around in here. Like, they're not really gaining anything. They have one good lane they can give to someone, and they're going to hand it to GPK right now on the top.
Come on,
Yep,
Sprite.
and Save is going to get caught. Nisha makes a rotation.
Man, I kiss
Arrow
the
gets
button.
intercepted by the Dire Wolf,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
and Ench is down again.
6K lead is the
Dire's
neutral
top
items
tower is
are
under attack.
finished out now for Team
Radiant's
Secret.
bottom tower is
10-minute
under
bounties.
attack.
Hey, you know, they're at least going to get 2 bounties this
Radiant
time.
structures are fortified.
6K net worth at 10 minutes.
This is all without Hand of God and all these like skirmishes and everything too, right? And that's
Yeah, no hook shot, no Monkey King ult either.
Yeah, it's gonna get real scary real fast. The DD Frost
Radiant's
armored
bottom tower has fallen.
Monkey King is ready to come through. Oh, sorry, Ice armor. Shouldn't get myself mixed up with their liches.
Arc Rift comes through at this time. Double damage on Monkey King. Funko with a nice defensive X.
Yeah, a little arrow
I
the
guess.
catapult too.
Dire's top
So,
tower is
there's
under
that.
attack. Radiant are scanning.
Big wins.
Huge gains.
gains.
Hook shot top.
Allies.
It's the Siege Creep. GPK with a nice silence. Will be okay.
Oh, were we not ready with the dust? Absolor instantly buys the dust. They always get one. I mean, he probably was going to live anyway, but at least now they know for next time. It's time to pop it out.
Nisha will be fine mid. Actually bumps into Lil, but similar issues with the detection. You like this Midas on the Drow Ranger?
I don't think her items matter. Sure, Midas is fine.
Hey, it's still early. It's only a 77% chance for Secret to win.
That's pretty low.
That is pretty low for how awful the state of this game looks.
Yeah, Midas, I mean, if they're ever going to win, it's probably going to be a lot later. So Midas
Yeah,
sounds fine.
This is the definition of a recovery Midas.
You get the value potential versus Chen too, right? It's an unofficial GG branch, guys. Don't worry.
Slow and steady. I mean, I can certainly understand why Secret are playing the way they are right now. They know how far ahead they are, and they're just farming up this first round of core items.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush things as Team Secret. I mean, sure, you can at least bully a little bit. You don't want to just like give anything on the map for free, but
And they have been.
yeah.
Trust me, they have been. The Diffusal Blade is coming out for Monkey King, so he'll look towards Aghanims. That's a big one. Clockwork now has Hook Shot. He's thinking about Force Staff again. And they'll probably wait for this Blade Mail on Zai. Now Luna moving into the Ancients, though. She's got a nice double stack here.
Nisha surrounded here.
Whoa,
Can they get
deep
something?
in enemy territory. Arrow follows up, and now I think they can. Starstorm's there, and they've got it.
Yeah, unfortunately, no streak or anything, but they needed that. Like, just some way to make their jungle feel safer, even. As DM going to be able to get the ulti off before Yapsor's here. And hitting him with the battery.
He's
so.
good.
Went home, though,
Okay.
unfortunately.
That's a little something for Virtus Pro Prodigy, a little gift.
Finding that next kill is the hard point, though. Like, do they just hope that Yapsor just gets a little hungry for blood or something? Starts hookshotting in? Because right now, they're just team farming the jungle. All right, they're going to smoke up with the 3 of them. They have the Hand of God. They've got, what do we got? Wild Wing. Got some more Ice Armor. Got an Alpha Wolf. Nisha's going to hit real hard. Does not have the ulti. Does he have the point saved? I don't think so. Matt's hard.
No.
But
Radiant's top tower is
Does
under
not have the
attack.
point saved.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He does have the point save. I can't do math. He does have one.
are
Save
you
is
sure
gonna
with the
die.
talent? I don't think he does.
Oh, the talent. That's what the last one was. He does
See?
not have a point saved. Confirmed.
It's that damn tree dance. The spring always messing with me.
Yeah, I know.
Radiant's top tower
And Mischief is
under
there
attack.
too.
Yep.
All right. Tier 1 tower top falls.
Radiant's top
Uncontested.
tower has fallen.
Smoke only yields a kill on save. Probably hoping for a little bit more, but they've got the objective that no one cares about. The top tier 1 tower on Radiant.
That's pretty accurate. Now, 2 whole kills for Virtus Pro Prodigy in this one. As they'll TP to the outpost, as they're perhaps worried that
They're gonna
there's
smoke?
an incursion coming.
Nope, no.
Radiant's
Well, they do have one on the
middle tower
Enchantress.
is
They were
under
thinking about a smoke, but it's secret. Let's start this fight. Nisha jumps straight in. Yaps over the hook shot up to the side. They do kill Puppy, but GPK also gets juiced, and now the Kunkka totally surrounded also goes down. Bramble spring forward, now on to save as DM dies on the back line to Matu. This is shaping up to be a 1-for-4 trade. Lil, the only survivor, as he was able to hop away on the Mirana.
It's like the Venge game all over again, where they feel compelled that they have to get something big onto puppies. Yo, tip.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So that
Yeah.
you can't just hand of God and get that crazy value, but then obviously you're spending arrow as well as the pit on him, and suddenly it just doesn't matter because the rest of the team's just going to wipe you. 11,000 gold, the team secret. 7th time, perhaps, here. That's another demotion, by the way. He's now a rear admiral of the lower half. After that.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a slow decline, it appears, in the Navy.
But Thumba Man clipped by an arrow. This is a big kill for Virtus Pro Prodigy. Another freebie. Slow down that Luna momentum a little bit. I mean, it's ordinarily that would be an amazing kill at 15 minutes, but they're so far behind. It's like you're gonna need to do that a few more. I mean, this is like
Radiant's
the tip
top
of the
tower is
iceberg
under
here.
attack.
About a dozen more of those should be good.
Radiant
Yeah.
are scanning.
That's how it works in the Navy. You just keep getting demoted, and they keep quartering the ship, so you get
Yeah,
the back part and then the bottom part, and eventually you're just in charge of steerage or something.
Well, next year, a captain, so you don't even get multiple ships. They just delegate you to one
Oh.
ship at that point. That's pretty rough.
Yeah. Then after that, you just retire and move on to something else. Yule Scepter going to be coming out for Lil.
They're just waiting for their tip cooldowns here.
Oh man, Puppy must be so tilted right now.
I can tell.
13-4, 16 minutes. Hitting them with the voice lines. A couple of Sebs there. As now Secret move into Roshan. Picture in picture. Going to catch it all for us.
Dire's bottom
Well, I'm happy
tower
they're
is
still
under
enjoying
attack.
themselves here. You know, it's not a lot of fun getting blasted by Team Secret because it's hard to really, like, sure, maybe you'll learn something about the first 5 minutes, but then the rest of it just feels like pain.
Yep. Lil leaping all around. Still not going to live. DM does not have the ulti. Now he's going to be
Dire's
ruptured
middle tower
on the
is
run.
under
Zai
attack.
will continue to chase. Light on detection for Team Secret. There is dust on the clockwork. They still find the Underlord, and that'll be another 2-for-0 favoring Secret.
It's just not fair.
Just not fair, Trent.
I think they've run out of tips, though. It might be the end of them.
What is it, 3 per player?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it still works like that in customs.
Yep, that was round 3, so congratulations, Puppy. Your funny money. You don't actually get the tips in customs. What a bummer.
No, it's true. You don't get to keep the points either. That would be really nice.
But abusable.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
He's level 906. I think he's good. He's got to get to that Aegis, though.
Does it? If you're already at 906, it does feel like value just to get there. That's a expensive battle pass.
Thanks for
Monkey-
supporting Dota.
Yay. Monkey
Man.
King, very close to Aghanims. Big items here,
Dire's
Trent.
bottom tower
Yeah,
is under
huge
attack.
stuff. All right, let's get a smoke. Let's get another kill out here, Virtus Pro Prodigy. Don't go laying down. Epilep's getting such a coward. Look at this.
He's
His friends
using
are all
the
stuck up
defensive
here.
X's
Back so soon?
and doesn't even get an auto attack.
That's a demotion. He's a captain.
Jules, arrow. Ooh, intercepted by Yapzor.
Wow. The self-force staff save. Get down, Mr. President. And then the hook shot.
They're going to turn it. Saves down. Nisha jumps in onto the side. The boat comes through. Save is actually alive, and GPK is on the edge. The all heal from Chen tops him back off as DM goes down, and they continue to chase. Epileptic Kid will be left behind now, and no hope for survival. Yet another fight that goes 3-0 in favor of Secret. This time the Drow lives, but not much of a victory.
Eight tournaments in a row, guys. Is this happening?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They're Octo, not Genarians. They're Octo.
Isn't that
Octo
if you're
something.
80 years old?
Yeah.
Radiant's
Oh, that's 8. Octo's 80. Octa, is that 8?
I don't know. They're octagonally
Radiant's middle
victorious,
tower
though,
has
if they
fallen.
take it.
Octagonally victorious. Great
Middle barracks
vocabulary,
are under
Ryan.
attack.
Oh, thank you.
Virtus Pro Prodigy looking to make the final hold here at
Radiant's
19
middle
minutes.
barracks has fallen.
Get your air horns out. Hype it up. Where's the confetti?
Get ready.
Radiant's middle
The
barracks
winner's ceremony will be coming up right after this.
Dire's
Well,
bottom
Puppy, how
tower
does it
is under
feel?
attack.
I'm now completely numb to winning Dota. But we're going to keep on going. Here we go. Lil initiated on. This is the fight. They're low on cooldowns for Secret. They don't have any except Rupture, so I don't think they want to force the issue.
Although they don't seem to particularly care.
And they do have Aegis, so maybe that's enough. Rupture comes out onto Epileptic Kid. There's tier 2 standing on the side lane, so unless Secret are going to end, not much else to be gained.
Radiant
Hey, at least they had the
structures
outpost.
are fortified.
Yep.
Don't be mad.
Call. Radiant get to keep their outpost. Not their barracks, though.
No, not their barracks, but their outposts. Silver linings here.
All right, now, Trent, what are the chances Virtus Pro Prodigy tap out when the kill score hits 420?
Oh, I don't know. They seem pretty memey. I'm going to say about a 0% chance, though. I think they're going to try and play this out. They want to, like, trap someone in the fountain or something.
I'm going to go with a higher than 0 because Secret might be on high ground by the time that kill comes out. I don't know. Now there's 2 ruptures.
No Veil this game from Zaye on his Bloodseeker build. It might just be the state of the game, the way things went, but that's always
Agreed.
been like this iconic thing that we've had with this new Bloodseeker.
You think he's looking at this blade mail just like, man, why'd I buy this? I could have bought something way more fun.
They're not even hitting me.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
should have gotten the veil.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
All right, high ground we go.
Radiant's
4
top
to
tower is under
19.
attack.
Arrow. Oh, the Hill Troll Priest. He was so young.
All right, just keep the Alpha Wolf.
Underlord, kind of low. The double rupture comes out. Matu,
Radiant's
right
top
clicking
tower
away.
has fallen.
Eric's falling. I don't know, Trent. The 420 dream could still be real.
He's just ready for this big ulti.
TPK in the front line. Here comes the boat. It is going to connect on 2, but the Monkey King ult in the back line. Growl's already dead. There's your 420 as it's short-lived. Save falls just after as they Dark Rift back into the fountain. Nice save there, Underlord.
Team Secret, ladies and gentlemen.
They are just too good right now in this region. We need some international Dota back so we can test them on the international scale.
Radiant's middle tower
How will
has fallen.
Secret match up against the finest in China?
Literally everyone else in Europe just needs some more sparring partners or something too, right? They need some fresh ideas.
Yeah. An impressive reign of dominance, and it will not end here. Another perfect streak wrapping up this finals. 3 games, 3 wins. Possibly the final fight now as Yapzor goes in. They'll kill Epileptic Kid one final time as they get up towards the fountain, and the throne falls. GG, well played. Congratulations to Secret for another flawless victory.
Unreal. I mean, are they the Hateful Eight? Does everyone hate them? It might be. I could see them being rather annoyed to be in that region. They've just, especially for poor OG and Virtus Pro Prodigy, now this is the second time it's happened to each of them by Team
Winner,
Secret.
Team Secret. How many days ago do you think Dota Pit made this slide? How long have they been sitting on this thing? Like, yep.
Right after the announcement of the tournament, someone just whipped this thing up.
They just didn't change it from last time. There you go. Team Secret. We need some party poppers. We need some air horns. I don't know what it is, but a tough final series for Virtus Pro Prodigy. Honestly, Game 1 looked pretty good. Game 1 was a teaser for us of how this series could have gone. Game 2 looked a little more rough, and by the time we got to Game 3, Secret had them figured out and picked them apart from the